Hey guys, what's up? It's Kevin for the win here for Dreadscape Gaming. Today we're going to be playing some Yugioh Master Duel, but don't worry, I know we've been playing a lot of Yugioh Master Duel quite a bit on the channel lately. Tomorrow, or the day after, we'll be playing Chucky's Killer Pinball, as well as we'll be playing some Minecraft, so there's going to be variety coming back to the channel. I know a lot of people were a little bit confused and thinking this is just going to turn into a Master Duel channel. No, it's just because I'm preparing for cups and other things, and as I've mentioned before, I do play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Professionally, as well as I do play Master Duel for the most part professionally as well. So, you know, from time to time, I'm going to just have to grind stuff to be able to make current metagame decks to be able to just kind of keep up with the pace, but it's a little difficult, obviously, because I'm a free-to-play player, and, you know, UR tax is real at times to be able to craft things. Like, if I don't have a whole bunch of decks, we wouldn't have a lot of fun variety, even in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! But, you know, it makes it a little difficult when you're trying to get, like, 2 more copies of, Effect Veiler, or you need, some XYZ monsters for a specific deck, and they're all ultra rare, you know. Today, we're going to be playing Fiendsmith Control. I will show you the deck in a minute, but I do want to spend some gems here because I'm trying to pull still stuff from this pack that I need or want to use. Like, I have not pulled the cover card. There's only 38 days left in that. You know, so I'm trying to pull my best here. You know, we could save the gems, but there's not really anything else that I necessarily need them for. And based on stuff that I've seen, realistically, I just try to dust ERRs for our decks that I'm making. Like, I could use the third copy of this. I wish they would have, so you could buy more than one Effect Veiler. I really wish they could give like an option, because they added an limited one to player Ghost Ogre. I don't think I ever got that one, so I could do it for a third one that I need, but obviously that's somewhere down the line that I'll use that. Let's pull the pack and see if we get anything. Ultra rare preferably would be nice. Maybe an ultra rare, maybe a super. We got a super rare here. Another Abyss. I'm not using the water deck, and I keep just getting nothing but water cards, which is a little bit frustrating, but hey, it's something. I can dust it for super rare cards, I suppose. Alright, so I'm going to show you the deck that we're going to be using for today. Hope the audio level's pretty good for this as well, because I had to kind of audio balance, because I was recording stuff for the Switch, and then I had to mess around with it. Okay, so Fiendsmith Control, which basically controls your opponent's turns for the most part. So for this build, I just want to preface this. We do not have 2 copies of Effect Veiler, because as you see, your tax is real, and there's a couple of things in the extra deck that are just placeholders for other things, because we don't have the XYZ monsters as of yet to be able to, and I can show you cards I can dust for this. But this works pretty well from playtesting. So we have 1 copy of White Dustion, which won't make sense at first, 1 copy of Fabled Lurie, 1 copy of Effect Veiler, 2 copies of Drone Lock Bird, 2 copies of Maxi, 2 copies of Ghost Ogre Stone Rabbit, 3 copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, 1 copy of Ghost Spell and the Haunted Mansion, 1 copy of Molcharmi Fualos, 1 copy of Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, 3 copies of Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, 1 copy of Bestial Magma Mutt, because he is restricted to 1 copy of Bestial Sonar, 1 copy of Bestial Drew Swarm, 1 copy of Bystial Baldrake. I think it's a Bystial Bestial. I think either way is fine. 2 copies of Fiendsmith Engraver, 2 copies of the Bystial Lubellion. I wish I had a third copy of this, but again, Euro attack, so we make do with what we have. 1 copy of Nibiru, the Primal Being, 2 copies of Fiendsmith Track, 1 copy of Branded Regain, 3 copies of Primite Lordy Load, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 1 copy of Primite Roar, 1 copy of Primite Drill Beam, 3 copies of Infinite Impertinence. For the extra deck, 1 copy of Fiendsmith Lacrima, 1 copy of Fiendsmith Desiree, 1 copy of Fiendsmith's Rexramende, which I never really use in this deck, so he is technically a target to dust for UR, but I don't know, I still have him in here just in case. 1 copy of DD Wave High King Kaiser, or Caesar, 2 copies of Fiendsmith Requiem, 1 copy of Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spear, 1 copy of SP Little Knight, 1 copy of Moon of the Closed Heaven, 2 copies of Fiendsmith Sequence, because in this deck we actually get to recycle our fusions and our Fiendsmith cards quite a bit, so it's actually worth playing the 2. 1 copy of Fiendsmith Agmunde, 1 copy of Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, 1 copy of Access Code Talker, just in case, you know, we get something in here, 1 copy of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, which is actually a really good card, because if my opponent, like, spams. Now, But before we get into the actual duels, I just want to show you, I have no extra UR that I could break down. A lot of stuff like Red Eyes, you'll be like, hey, break down Red Eyes. No, I have a Red Eyes deck I like to use from time to time. These cards are legacy cards. These cards are legacy cards. These cards are legacy cards. I wish we could break down the UR from legacy cards, because if we could, it would give me a lot more UR to work with to actually make the deck. But no, you know, it's pay to win. Like, I can't break down the Plasma. I can't break down the alternate dragons because they come from the structure deck, and this one was from the event. Like, stuff like that I don't use in that deck. I would play. Can't break this down. This is in a deck. Can't break that down. You know, so if you keep going down the list of stuff that we can break and what we can't break, like, I can't break this down. I wish I could. I would do that. Can't break that because I use that Metamorph deck. Can't use that. Elemental Heroes. That can't break that. It's a legacy pack. We go further down, again, stuff that's in my deck that I can't break down. Stuff that's in my deck that I can't break down. That's a legacy pack. I can't break that down. That's from the structure deck. Can't break that down. That's a legacy pack up there. And then there's our stuff that I actually use in the deck that I can't break down. Stuff, again, legacy pack. Like, seeing legacy pack cards just kind of, like, ruin everything. This was from an event. This was from a legacy pack. You know, so it makes it difficult. I would have to break up the Metamorph deck to be able to play this deck. I don't want to do that. I use this in a different variation. I use this in different variation. This can't be broken down. This can't be broken down. Those can't be broken down. So if you keep going down the list, you see there's just, like, nothing that I can actually break in this deck. So we're running a little low on ultra rares because of the decks I've made. And breaking up our decks just to be able to make something, you know, that's not really Master of Ham. Can't break that down. Going further down, like, there's stuff that I can't. As much as I'd like to, I just can't break them because they're part of our decks. That's the plight of being free to play. That's the nature of free to play games. You know, so we make do with what we have, and that's why the build is the way it is. Because I can't, nothing else. I'm not gonna break Live Twins. I'm not gonna break Raigeki. Can't break Card Destruction. You know, can't break Trade-ins. Can't break that. Final Countdown we can't break. If you just keep going down the list, it's like a whole bunch of cards that if they weren't legacy cards, like that, we would break them for things. But yeah, so that's why it's in. When the Blue Eyes gets hit with something, I'll be able to make another card. Super Fusion, like, I break that down for 10, and our, you know, like, I'm breaking down stuff that I really shouldn't break down at that point. So it's better to just, you know, play the waiting game, the patient game. All right, let's get into the duels today. Hope you're all very, very well. We're gonna play for about 2 hours, but I'm probably gonna dip out a little bit shorter than that, depending. We can take a look at any gates that we can use for maybe some currency in solo mode. I don't suspect this is going to be a very filled day with matches. I don't suspect a lot of people are on today, so I will be going first. A lot of people are waiting for rank reset to play ranked, myself included. I don't know what I'm going to climb off rank this season. I could jump into rank again and play the other 2 levels of platinum, but there's really no... It's not worth it, really, because the rewards, it's like 100 gems. I don't really need 100 gems. Am I going first? Alright. There's stuff we can do. Let's activate. We get hand trapped here, it might be a problem. I gotta see if we don't get hand trapped. Like, even if you negate the Primite here, it's not too big of a deal, necessarily. Activate. Is it going through, or am I gonna get Ash Blossom, Infinite Burdens, or a Effect Veiler? One of the 3, I'm assuming, is going to drop here. Unless it's under hand trap. I have a feeling this person has not seen Primite Dragon. Oh, Effect Veiler, okay. It's kind of fine. It's fine. Let's set this. And we're gonna end our turn on that. Because I can't bring out the Fiendsmith card. I could if I wanted to, but its effect would be negated, so it's kind of pointless to do that at the moment. Because monsters can't activate their effect if we bring this guy out. That's why we just wait on it and see what my opponent's gonna do. Is it a normal summon? Let's use this because it'll prevent them from doing something. Unless they have Call by the Grave, then it's pretty much probably gonna be our game. Let's not. Okay, so we'll force them to just normal summon. If not, we're gonna draw into a whole bunch of cards here. Okay. You gonna special summon something? That's a normal, so that don't count. Anything else you do would be a special. I actually want them to special something, so I can just get a card here. So I don't want to negate the Black Whirlwind just yet. That's not the problem. There are cards that are coming out, like even if they bring out a big Blackwing combo, I'm gonna draw cards off of that. So that's why the thought process of not negating that, because that'd be a waste of a max C, unless they choose not to summon. But even if they choose not to summon, holding the Ash Blossom for my turn is probably better. Long term. Long term, probably. You know, you never know. You never know. We're gonna play it by ear and see what happens. They're taking a long time to figure out what they want to do. Interesting. So they opted not to special summon. Unless they have in their hand. Can I get the draw for this? First things first, you can't have an effect. I don't really want to negate the Black Whirlwind. Did I get to draw off that? Wasn't this a special summon? This is a normal summon. It's not a tuner now. This might be bad for us, I gotta be honest with you, because if they don't special summon something, I'm not drawing any cards off this, which would be bad. Your effect is negated. I mean, you could exceed into SP Knight. Right? Because isn't it like... Can you exceed into SP Knight? Let me check on my own. I think they could do that, right? Possibility. They're taking their sweet time to figure out what they want to do, though. Yeah, you could go SP Knight here. If you have it in the deck, I mean, it would make sense. SP Knight or Masquerena I'd go into. Are they just gonna rage quit here? Like, what's going on? Taking their sweet time, that's for sure. I mean, it's, do you want to play the max C game? That's really what it comes down to. Because if not, you're gonna bump heads. I take 14. Just kind of fine, I suppose. I don't know. I think maybe they rage quit, or they're reading up tap to try to figure out what to do. I don't. It took them a long time to figure out what they wanted to do. What are you doing? What did you discard? Okay. To beat over it? Well, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take 14. They chose not to special summon. Smart. Are you gonna... No. Okay, smart. Oh, they burn for 1,000. Okay. I need to draw something really good right now. That kind of works. Let's normal summon this. Because unless they have like an out for this, we're pretty good still. We just don't have the Primite engine. And I think they might have used all their hand traps, so we should be safe. In theory. In theory. Keep that in mind. In theory, because if something gets negated here, it's going to be rough for us, but I think we're good. Because now we're going to get a big monster in the field. We can gate too. It's a shame that Primite we can't bring back just yet. And activating. Alright, send you to the graveyard. Okay, cool. Alright, let's bring you back. A response to that. Send you back into the deck. I have a combo that I'm thinking of doing, that's why. Okay, good. Special summon. Alright, that's 4. Can I bring you back already? I can equip you. We're going to use this effect because it would make the most sense to equip right now. Just because we can get a monster off the field. Alright, so I want... I'm gonna get you, remove you. And this card's normal. Let's get rid of you. Okay, cool. Let's go into sequence. So that's going to be kind of important for this play. Sweet. See how this deck tends to recycle a lot of things? Activate. Okay, good. Not chaining to that, that would be foolish. We're gonna get Desiree in this particular situation. Just because I don't want these in the graveyard, just in case there's some type of shenanigans that go on. Okay, good. Special. Nice. Okay, let's go into Agmunde. So let's go you. Let's go you. Is there anything else in my graveyard that I can send? No. Can't send the Primite. Has to be a Fiend card. Right? This card is, yeah, it has to be a Life Fiend, so we're not activating. Activate. I'm gonna bring him back. Chaining to that. See how even though we kind of took a couple of hits there, we're now re-maintaining the control of the duel, in theory, because we'll have a lot of hand traps. And we have a big, beefy negator that's on the field too now. So we're pretty straight, man. I gotta attack first before I do main phase 2, okay? So we're gonna declare attack. You're gonna take some massive damage. I'm gonna go main phase 2. I'm gonna activate this. You're probably like, why are we bringing the Dustion back? Because bringing back the Dustion actually allows me to get Primite my next turn. Because they're not gonna like... Okay. And that's how we turn that duel around, right? So, there's not too many plays they can make here. Because where are they going to do Black Whirlwind again? In that case, I'll just negate the Black Whirlwind. It was a good effort. Good effort by the Blackwing player. They put up a big fight, but... And my hand wasn't necessarily the best, but... Fiendsmith Control controls the tempo of your opponent's turns. That's what makes it so good of a deck. And people sleep too much on this. Way too much on it, guys. That's what it benefits from that, right? My guess is they're probably gonna forfeit. Okay. It's fine. That by itself can't do anything. I get to do this. Yeah, good try. You're Blackwings, interesting. We're gonna negate you. We're gonna negate you. And that's all that I can negate, because I don't want to negate anything on my side. Nice try. Good try, good attempt, good attempt. You have one more trick up your sleeve. Do you have one more trick up your sleeve? Let's see. Because they're going to take a lot of trample damage. A lot of trample damage. And I still have 2 hand traps. You want to shake my hand, Velius? I think that's how you pronounce the name. They're not going to give up. They're going to probably drag out the duel as long as possible. Just seems like it's one of those type of players. I was like, God damn it! Who plays a metagame deck in casual? Just about everybody these days. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm not the one that... If you give me access to these cards, and this isn't even full-powered Fiendsmith Control yet. Keep that in mind. Any day now, Velius. Do you wanna shake my hand there, buddy? No shame in defeat. Happens to the best of us. You have a nice, like, mat. Yeah, they're just gonna... I'm thinking untap. They must be reading untap, right? Oh, I can do that on their... That's funny. I didn't think I could play what they're playing at. Okay, that's weird. They're trying to kick us off. What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? Okay. They are trying so hard. I don't know. Why would it take them that long to make that play? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Really dragging this game out. Can I negate that with Ash Blossom? I wonder. It's taking forever to counter. I wonder if they're doing something suspicious. That's fine, right? Okay. That by itself can't do anything to me. You're gonna make this a tuner? Is this a tuner? Hold up there, buddy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Good try. Not dumping a Blackwing. You still have one in the graveyard, that's fine. I don't know what's the necessity to make this game go full hostage here. It's a 6 of 5. I think it can make the big guy that's unaffected by everything, right? But you can't destroy me. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do next turn? If they keep all these cards on the field, I'm just gonna go into Underworld Goddess. Because I think we'll have enough to do Underworld Goddess if I need to. There's place. There's place. There's stuff we can do. So what are you trying to do? Level 6? To bring out a Salt Dragon that can't beat over this? I don't understand. Why is it taking them so long? They're gonna time out, actually, I would say. Because if they don't hurry up their turn, you're level 8. So you're gonna make a level 10? The only thing that I think would save them in this particular situation would be Baron de Fleur, which Blackwing decks do play. Baron de Fleur would actually kind of suck right now. That's what they do. No, I'm not afraid of that. They don't know that I trample? I guess they don't know that I trample. You would figure, right? You can bring 2 out on them. Okay, cool. Okay. I trample. I can just trample the R card for 16. I don't understand the purpose of that. I thought they had Baron de Fleur. That's why I was more worried about Baron de Fleur than anything else. What is this? SP. I think you have to get rid of Dustion because I don't think you can target me. Okay. I'm fine. I just attack you for game, bro. I don't even activate effect here, I just draw. Right? Not activating anything. Nope. Let's see what they do here. Wait, I get to activate to something. I get to activate to this. Wait. That's why I do it in that chain. Okay. Negate. There we go. Good try. They had SP. They're definitely reading untapped, though. Just can't use that effect anymore, and we basically win the game. Yes. Let's go get that Trill Beam. Or you can forfeit after all those efforts that they were definitely winning untapped, but we pulled that one off. GG to our opponent. They definitely took a very long time. That's for certain. So we got our first dub of the day. It only took us, what? That was a 13-14 minute match of Yu-Gi-Oh! As you can see, Fiendsmith Control lives up to its name. It just basically controls your opponent's turn. So, like, you're always in control of the duel, no pun intended. As long as you draw good. I will say this much, though. Had they had a Baron to floor, I probably would have lost that game. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I get a different opponent. I want to try to get a wide variety of opponents, that's why I wait a couple seconds to see what matchmaking is going to throw at me. Hopefully this time we get a person that doesn't take that long. Because there weren't, like... There wasn't really a reason for any of that stuff to go on. Lost the coin flip, but actually this deck can play second, too. Because it has hand traps, a lot of hand trap. It's just a matter of I don't draw bad, right? If I draw bad, that's what it really comes down to. But that's like 95% of all decks these days. I have 2 hand traps in my hand, believe it or not. I have this, and I also have the Infinite Impermanence. We're in a very good spot. What did you check? Wait, on this? So we don't know what's gonna happen just yet. E-Hero deck. Not chaining. Too early to chain that. Okay. Gotta see what they do next. Place man. Let's get rid of this just in case. Just in case. Can't make it easy on them. Okay. See what they poly into. Not too worried about too many things, per se. Brought out a Neos. Okay. I think we win. Like, they draw 2 cards, right? They get the Miracle Fusion. Like, who are you Miracle Fusing into? Right? Like, do you play even the Miracle Fusion now to go absolute 0? I mean, realistically, we have so many options. Not even funny. Let's see what they do. We'll wait on it some more. So you're bringing out Neos to pop? And bring that one out. Okay. I mean, we might be okay. I'm not too worried about certain cards in this. Right? Like... Okay, you bring that out, you pop it, I know what I'm getting rid of. Why would you do that? Well, we know it's a favorite contact, right? Alright. We gotta wait before we do any of the plays that we're gonna do, okay? Come on. I know what you have. Not yet. This is the bluff. I mean, their effect's gonna come out, then they're gonna activate. I could drill beam to that. I can SP the other one. Oh, you went for that one? For that? Just gonna... Activate. Declare name. Bastion. I think I messed up. I might. I think I messed up big time. White Bastion. There we go. Trying to figure out where it was. So you negate that. Interesting. You're gonna pop what exactly? Maybe one. Okay, I mean, it's better for me. Alright, let's do this, because they can't stop me at this point. Nothing to negate at this point, so we're basically just gonna win. Let's activate Fiendsmith Engraver. Let's discard you. It's gonna be a big play, so just wait on this. Activate. Special summon. Alright. Let's go into Fiendsmith U. Trust the process. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense just yet. Okay, cool. Let's do... I gotta go full combo here, so you gotta give me a second. Activate. I'm gonna special summon you. Sweet. Activate Crimson Tears. We're gonna send you to the graveyard. Alright, so we're gonna do you. I'm gonna send you back to the grave, or back to the deck. Okay, sweet. Nice. Let's activate the effect of you first. So we can send to you. Send that away. We're going to the graveyard. Okay, nice. Let's see here. What can I make? I can make these 5. Alright, so get rid of you. 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 Or Underworld Goddess. Activate Underworld Goddess Close Heaven's effect. Activate Bystial Dreamstorm's effect. Send you to the graveyard. Alright. Let's activate this. Alright, let's add this to my hand. I think I can activate Drill Beam for this, but I want to definitely make sure that we can. So we're gonna special summon the White Dustion. White Dustion's effect. Sweet. Let's see here. I can definitely go track next. Let's go Lacrima. No. Okay, yeah, Lacrima. I was right. I got scared there for a second, but this is what we do. Okay, Lacrima. We're gonna bring back the Closed Heaven. Why didn't it bring back Closed Heaven? Oh, because we can't activate the effect. Oh. Alright. We cleared the field. Alright, main phase 2. I think we're good. Because even if he pops something he doesn't have, what is it going to do? Because I could just make then a Desiree next turn. Main phase. And he doesn't have, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because he got rid of it, right? So what we're gonna do here, and we're gonna bring this back. Okay, special summon. Nice. Not activating to that. We basically controlled the game again, just a little bit differently. Not activating that. Don't need to, because we get the air barrel from here anyway. We have complete control over this E-Hero player at this point. Waste of, I'll show you. Get rid of you. I'm fine with that. I don't know what they were thinking there. Because realistically, I'm just gonna do this. No. Activate. Bring this back. I'm gonna set it. Next step, we're gonna put some cards back in our deck. So we're gonna put the Fiendsmith. You guessed it. See? Everything recycles each other. This is why it's like we always have a control of the pace. Alright, so this is how many cards? Oh, we could do it. We got like the perfect field right now. Kaiser would be cool. Crow Talker would be game. But we're not gonna do that just yet. There's no reason for us to do that. Like, Cold Talker would definitely be like almost game here. We don't really need to do Cold Talker, right? So I'm gonna activate the effect. And we'll get Desiree out and we'll finish him that way. Alright, so put E back in the deck. Put E back in the deck. Put E back in the deck. See how the deck just recycles itself? Alright, cool. And from here, we are just going to go into Agmunde. Yes. Yes. It's game over for them. They just don't know it. I'm not sending anything because I'd be foolish. No. Activate the effect. And we basically just beat E-Heroes single-handedly. It would make sense. We're like a big bully today. This deck just plays out of so many different things if you do it the right way. Alright. And I misplayed. Keep that in mind. I misplayed a couple of times with the deck. But still. I'll equip to you. Actually, I think I could kill him this turn. Because I could just equip this in the non-negated space. And like, no matter what they draw, it's getting negated at this point. Alright. And the reason why the Phoenix Enforcer could not actually come back had to do with the fact that we've removed the Denier at the very early in the game. So there was no hero monster that they could remove. They had to remove the Destiny hero monster. So we outplayed them quite a bit in that one. GG to our opponent, though. Fiendsmith Control. Don't sleep on it. I keep saying, don't sleep on it. It's a very good deck. 41 minutes in. Alright. And we got another dub under our belt. I almost certain think we can. Actually, let me cancel that, because I don't want the same match. Because the same match will be boring. I'm going to get a variety of it. This might not be a longer stream today, keep that in mind, because I have our stuff that we're going to be dropping this week. Underworld of the Closed World. That girl, really good card. Just because it helps with the floodgates, right? Because people like the floodgate. E-Heroes love the floodgate. I don't know why they didn't play Neo's Shining Flame Wingman. That would have made the most sense to me, personally. Why? Alright, your opponent's choosing to go first or second. We're going first. Did we win that coin flip? No, we didn't. Okay, so they want me to go first? Maybe they're playing control? Oh, they got Duelist Cup sleeves. Alright. Let's do this the smart way. Activate. Blue icon there. Get Drill Beam. Alright. Let's get this. Let's add... Let's not get too many of these to my hand right now. Look at that. Let's activate Dustion. Okay. And activating to that. I just want that light in the graveyard too, if that's the purpose of that. Alright. We're good. We're good. Maybe. Depends. A name like this, though, it's... I'm always concerned when we get names like this, because it feels like suspicious stuff will go on. Just because that's not, like, a normal name you would use in Master Duel. You just call yourself, like, Duelist or something, right? What are you doing? Can I get a response to this? Okay, that by itself is fine. Because I'm just gonna draw a lock anyway. Like, that's not too scary. So add your card. Okay. I get to respond, please. Alright, draw lock. No more adding cards to your hand. I get to respond, bro. This is where the rage quit happens, probably. Yes. Let's show you. Because they don't not have an R1 in their hand. Yeah, you can't do that. Good try. Good try. You ever shake my hand? Or they got a nerf play, maybe? Okay. Okay. No more adding cards to your hand. This is not looking too good, though, for us, perhaps. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna beat the barrel? Tachyon. Actually, this works in my favor, too. So let me not complain too much. Guess there's stuff we can do here, right? Maybe? Potentially? I think we're about to lose. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Okay, hold on. What do you do? What do you do? Let's get rid of you. You look like you're a combo. At least I can build up a big board at the moment. That's what really matters. Tachyon negates all cards on the field. Chain to that, right? It's either you let it through or you don't let it through at this point. I think we're good still, because I know what my play is going to be. If we survive, that's the case here. What are you doing? I'm not quite sure what that does, so... Gotta be careful we don't get OTK'd here. Because this feels like it's just gonna be an OTK situation. Oh, yeah, it's OTK. Haha, you're cheesy. Good job. You know, I don't want to call shenanigans there, but with a name like that, almost certainly. Beginner duelist, why? Can I block them? I think I have a maximum block list. Yeah, so I can't even block them if I wanted to. I don't honestly believe that that's not a person not using cheat engine. I mean, I don't know. 40 card deck and they have the perfect hand, despite the fact that it countered 3 or 4 things. Sussy. But the name alone kind of gives it away, because it's just why. You wouldn't put 4 Ys if it was a normal person, probably a bot of some sort. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Lost that coin flip, that's unfortunate. Like, I hate losing a game when it definitely feels like it was under suspicious circumstances. But, it's whatever. Alright. Oh, good hand, too. Kind of, sort of. This is a better going second hand. So, we shall see. Let's see what you're sending. E-Hero deck again? Or is it... Bro, we're playing the same deck. Can I activate to that, please? Bro, I get to do something, too. It's a dark monster. When do I get my turn to use it? My card's not activating. My card's literally not activating here. I don't know why. Like, this... I should have been able to bring my Bystial out a long time ago. But... And I could be adding cards, that's for sure. They didn't realize that I just used... You can't add cards, I used Droll and Lockbird against you. First things first, just chain to you. To get rid of you. Can I double chain to that? I should be able to double chain to that. It's not letting me get my cards to actually counter. Can I? Yes, thank you. Like... Yeah, we're not doing that. Good try. Are you fucking for real, bro? You can't add to your hand. I used Drone Lockbird. Oh. Okay, you're gone. There's a lot of nonsense going on this turn. I think they're trying to force me off the net, too. By... I get my effect unless you negate it here. You better draw 2 cards. I guess it's the Claw by the Grave he's gonna get rid of. Right? Yeah, I would do the same too. Now they know what's in my hand though. Wait. Oh, that's right, because I can't add cards to my hand either. What do they got, I wonder? I had no choice, I had to do that. Activate. Send you to the grave. We're gonna go close 7 first. Just because I need to have like control over the door right now. Not activating effect. Why did I do that? So I have an extra light. That's the only reason I did it. If we get a free Desiree play here, we win. If this is probably going to be uninterrupted at this point, because I know what they set, right? Alright, so bring you back. That's great. And then from there, I'm gonna put you back. So many things we could do, but the right choice here is to put close 7 back. Because I'm just gonna go into sequence. I'm basically trying to get... Oh, they're forfeiting. I mean, Branded is an annoying deck to go against. It's actually a good counter for the deck that I play. But without, like, a hand traps right now, and they, like, overextended to try to get that turn done, you pretty much can run roughshod at them. Right. Yes. Alright. Desiree in this situation. Put you back in the deck. Put you back in the deck. Put you back in the deck. Okay, good. Alright. Let's continue, because we don't have to worry about Nibiru here. So Armunde. For pretty big damage right now. I have read you. What is this? No. Okay. I think we have control of the board. We're gonna equip this. Good. Equip you as well. I think overall we're gonna win this one. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet because I have to like uber focus for these duels. Alright, we're gonna equip you. The one thing that would suck right now... Oh, not you. Okay. What do you do exactly before this card used to extra deck except damage that you can target? Huh? Okay. Battle. Attack. Non-activating. Hit 55. Alright, enter. I think unless they draw something really good, we probably won the game. Because, like, whatever they set, we're gonna trample over anyway. Yeah. Let's not do that. I have no choice but to negate this, because I don't know what's in their hand, and that could have been the bluff, but... It's like... Whatever is in their hand can't possibly beat over a 7,000 monster, right? Okay. Like, what are you gonna do with one card in your hand? An Abaz is removed from play, and you only have this. So in theory, we should win, right? Because what are you gonna make? There's the Rage Quit. That's why I was like, I'll negate the first card, because I don't know what the second is. I know that one's gonna make... So now you have like a branded fusion, I think, in your hand, but you have nothing you can fuse it with because we removed, which was a smart play, the Fallen of Abaz very early on in this game. There's the Rage Quit. I knew it was gonna happen. That's why Fiendsmith control your opponent's graveyard and dictate the match. It's a really good consistent deck. And think, guys, I don't have 2 more copies of, oh goodness, what's it called? Effect Veiler. And 1 more copy of Ghost Ogre. If I had those, then it'd be like super powerful. But like, hey, it gets the job done. It does what it needs to do. I don't think we're gonna be like dueling too much today. This was just like more playtesting. I'm probably gonna use this probably for the cup. Well, those titles kind of scare me a little bit. It's a lot of titles. This person plays a lot more Master Duel than I usually do, because remember, I'm a variety content creator, so I do a wide variety of games. It's just lately we've been doing a lot of Yugioh, right? Honestly, this is a better going second hand. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Right. Yes, I'm gonna activate that. And that's special summoning. I mean, I'm good, man. Like, I'm really good. I don't know what you were thinking, but it was cute. I mean, I could give him a free card by Bystials if I wanted to. Just for the hell of it. Get your card. It's not going to do too much, right? And at least it'll give me an extra option on the field. It's probably a blue ice deck. That's my guess. Alright, let's see. They have some cheesy thing that they're planning. Standby phase. Main phase 1. I just hope it's not like a lightning storm turn 1. No. As much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to. I can't have it. It's probably blue eyes. If it's blue eyes, we're kind of screwed. No, I can't have you doing that, bro. I don't know what your airplay is, but it's blue eyes. Alright. Wait. Bystials. You did that for that? Wow. It's just a sweaty Blue Eyes player that's about to get hit with ban list and restrictions. Why would you even Ash Blossom that? And it's fine for me. I'll give you a token. That's one normal summon. Add the light. You went for Veiler? You're just gonna try to negate my play? Okay, so there's one. This is where we played the Nibiru play here, but I don't think we're winning this game. Blue Eyes is just a cheap deck. Very cheap deck. And that's why it's getting hit with the restrictions that it's getting hit with, because it's just Saki at this point. It's about as Saki as when you're playing against Dark Magician decks. But it's fine, we have the counter in our hand. I want them to get greedy here. It's fine. It's free special summons. Maybe. So you can bring the Blue Eyes out. That's fine. So that's Blue Eyes, that's 2. And that's 4. So the next one we do it. And now, show me something else. I'm surprised they did on that. It's Jet. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Nibiru play. Got an attack. And token's gotta be in defense position. 35? I think I can beat over that. Just gotta get the Dustion back. So summon from your hand or graveyard was selected. Okay, that's fine. I'm very bored with this player. This is not skillful. This is just dumping a whole bunch of monsters on the board. This is why I stopped playing Blue Eyes, because it's not like very skillful plays to do. Like, this actually takes some work to kind of put together. This is just like having a whole bunch of cards that aren't restricted at the moment. Alright, bring out a Tyrant. I'm not really afraid of that. Okay. You're gonna hit me for that? You're doing me a favor. Okay. This is just cheap. If you bounce this, you do me a favor. Okay. Am I supposed to be worried? You're so cheesy, man. Are you gonna fusion here? Not skillful. Oh. That's just dumping a bunch of monsters. It's fine. I never really got to play my turn that game. As much as I'd like to. C'est la vie. You know what happens, right? It's a free-to-play... it's a pay-to-win player, too. So, like, everything in their deck. I always love, though, these players don't have a lot of titles to them, so I don't want to say that they're using cheat devices, but it is very possible. That's a royal. That's a royal. That's a royal. Yeah, I don't know. You mysteriously drew all your... Yeah. Hey, it's Blue Eyes. It's whatever. I don't really care too much for it. And that's why their cards are getting semi-restricted anyway to begin with. So a lot of that nonsense of just, like, spam. Because it's spam. It's not even... Like, I love Blue Eyes to death, but even I'll say, like, it's not skillful. I've played against Cryptic VA before. I think I've played against him off stream. I don't remember. It's been a while. Alright, let's see. Better opening hand. This would have been a good going second hand. It's good going first hand. Because we can bluff stuff, right? So, like, if they Ash Blossom this, I'm still gonna get my play. Or they could just forfeit. That works too. Okay, Cryptic. You know, for somebody that's Cryptic VA, which means it's like a voice actor, they forfeited very quickly. I don't know. Like, I don't look up actually the people that I play, even though I would assume a lot of them were probably content creators like myself. But I'm starting to see the same names over and over again. You would have figured. I played that first because I'm like, okay, Ash Blossom me. People don't like to see Fiendsmith, just like I don't like to see Blue Eyes at this point. As a Blue Eyes fan, keep that in mind. Just because it's like, you know, there's too many outs for Blue Eyes, just like I will argue there's too many outs for Fiendsmith Control. Forever save, okay. Going second. That might be fine, depending on what I open up with. Depends what I open with. This is fine. Kind of. I mean, I would prefer to open with another hand trap, but... Oh, no. Nope. That's automatic. I'm not playing that. Not with no hand traps. I'll do everything else, but I'm not going to play Kashatira and just run through a cycle of nope. That's a slow, boring stall game, and I'm not willing to play that, right? Not with that hand. Alright, let's see. Okay, I win the coin flip. It's fine. I won a couple games, and now Konami's going to throw, like, the worst at me. Alright. I think I played against this person, too. I lost another coin flip. Alright, that's maybe okay, depending on if I open with a lot of hand traps. I'm going first, so they might be playing the same deck I'm playing. We don't have to worry about Tempai anymore. Now we just gotta worry about mirror matches. Could be Snake Eyes, though, based on... I don't know. Alright, we have to do a lot of things here to get this to work the right way. I gotta bluff shit, right? I gotta see if they're gonna Ash Blossom this. They're probably thinking it's Blue Eyes, so they'll probably go for it. No, they didn't. Okay. They're a patient person. Okay, cool. Can I normal summon this? Do I get the effect, or will you Ash Blossom, Infinite, or right now? Okay, we got one bluff out of the way. That's fine. Oh. Well, I guess we're going all in this game. I hope I don't see their Ash Blossom after this, because it might be game over for us. I can't. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna add to our hand the Engraver. It's probably not gonna make a lot of sense just yet, so trust the process. Alright, so we are gonna go into you. I could have gotten Closed Heaven here, but I don't actually want to go Closed Heaven. And it may not make a lot of sense just yet. Just trust the process. Alright. I want to special summon you. And you're gonna dump the one from the deck for me. Okay. Alright. We're gonna activate this. We're gonna send back to the deck. You guessed it, him. They might be playing Fiendsmith too. I just realized they have the sleeves. Are you hitting? Can I chain to that? I have my own. I can remove my own. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? It's fine. It's fine. I can get to the combo. I just gotta do it a different way. Alright, activate the effect. I'm gonna go into trace here. Not exactly the way I wanted to do this, but you know. I knew they were gonna do some dumb shit like that, right? I knew we were in for something. So, I mean, it's probably gonna be okay. I'm hoping it's gonna be okay in this situation. In theory, it's gonna be okay. I mean, if we really wanted to... do this. Do this. No, we can't do that. As much as I'd like to, it would be foolish. No. And tribute. Bring you out. Chaining to that. Okay, good. Set you here. Alright. Let's activate you. I'm not gonna put the R1 because I might need to bounce something. Keep that in mind. So, I don't wanna... I could fill up the whole slots, but that would be stupid. Oh, actually, it's not in the graveyard anymore. I'm sorry. It's just the last, like, 3 games have been... not amazing to play. So I want to see what my opponent does here. Because there's stuff we can do still, kind of. Maybe. Oh my god. He's making me force it. Alright. No choice here. Because this is probably blue eyes. It's feeling like it's a blue eye situation. And I have to do that, because if I don't do that, we're just gonna lose. It might be a mirror match, actually, now I think about it. In theory, it could be a mirror match. Let's see what they do. They're definitely gonna drag this out, though. You can tell. Almost certainly at this point. Which is unfortunate, man. It's very unfortunate that that type of stuff happens. Hour and 14 minutes. I feel like a lot of our duels today have just been kind of waiting for our opponent to make, like, quick decisions. It's to be expected. To be expected. What is it? SP. Okay. Can't remove anything, though. Who are you going after? Wait. Good try. Okay. I am not activating the effect. Because who wants to bounce me? Yep. That's why. Because if I activate the effect, SP Little Knight's secondary effect goes off, so he's going to target the remove. So if I don't activate the effect, I just beat over SP Little Knight, and I win the game. That's why we won that match that way. It was basically a mirror match. It was Fiendsmith Control versus Fiendsmith Control. It's just because they made me go first, and I opened better, and had more outs, I was able to counter them. But essentially, it's the same. We're playing the same deck. Just maybe they might have a different variation of it. Alright. Let's see. Can we get another dub under my belt? Oh, excuse me, I burped a little. Oh man, why am I going against like the heavy hitters now? I played a couple of matches of casual rank. I didn't feel like we were gonna start the sweat. Maybe it's skill-based matchmaking at work here. I don't know, potentially. Let's see. I drew back. I think I'm dead. I think it's game over before we start because I don't have any counters in my hand. Ah, got this. We're seeing a lot more Primite Dragons, and I can't even really complain because I'm part of the problem too. Can I double chain to that? If not, we lost. Can I double chain? I cannot. Alright, well, we lost that one. No point playing it out. I don't know how that goes. We just automatically lose. Alright, on to the next one. Like it never even happened, that one. That's an automatic game over from there because I get counterplayed, I have no hand traps. When it comes to my move, my turn, it's not going to matter because my opponent's going to have a board full of monsters. No way we could win that one. Unfortunate. I feel like when you win a lot of matches after a while, Master Duel, then it's just like... I don't know if there's like skill-based matchmaking, perhaps, and even casual rank, but it feels like it sometimes. Monir, I think is how you pronounce that name. I wonder what that is. They play a normal amount of Yu-Gi-Oh! Based on the titles. Like me, I don't play that much Master Duel. I play, you know, the 2 hours they stream. I might play a little bit more to prep every once in a while, but that's about it. Good going second hand. And okay going first hand. A lot of lag, though. That's the concerning part here. Alright. Normal summon. This card is everywhere now. I think that's the next thing that we're probably going to hit. Let's do it this way. Get cards that we don't, you know. Okay, add a card to my hand, which is going to be the Drill Beam. Could have done it the other way too, which probably would have been a better idea, but... It's not like we got a very expansive play here. It's just really we're gonna go for the Dustion. Why am I getting like lag spikes? Okay. Dustion. I'm gonna set to and hope that the first thing I don't see is Lightning Vortex or Heartbeat Feather Duster. That is what we gotta hope for here. Because Dustion will help us too, because Dustion is going to be able to make us place. The proudest of them all. White Dustion. Main phase 1. My opponent looks very confused. I hope you play Lights and Darks. It's a Toon World deck. Let's... just in case. Just in case. I'm not gonna negate that. That's not worth negating. I could negate other things if necessary. It's Toon for the spell. I have to activate it. I didn't want to activate it for that, but I have no choice. So that's a problem. That's a big problem for us. Okay. They're playing full-on tunes. That's gonna be rough. Are you for real, bro? Why is there this random shit in the Toon deck? It doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Like, of all the things that don't make sense to play in this deck, that was one of them. Like, oh my goodness, I just got outplayed by Toons. I'm gonna mold here. I don't want to activate it just yet. Because they're gonna remove, maybe. Let's wait. Let's wait on it. Because they're dumping a whole bunch of junk. They dumped their whole fucking graveyard. Are you fucking for real, man? How are you dumping this many cards? Isn't it once per turn? Have you been cheating me this whole turn? Okay. I played Max C, that's right, I played Max C. Okay, great. I forgot I played Max C. This actually saves us a little. I played Max C. I was so smart about that. I was freaking a genius when I thought of that. Why can't... Oh, the other one's not a... Okay, that's fine. No tune for you. That make me at least hopeful here. Okay. Activate. Not chaining to that. I got the Earth Primate Dragon. And then we'll get rid of the sarcophagus next turn. Okay, good. I'm still very good here. Is what are you gonna do? Remove the Bystials? Which I think actually is what you do in this play, right? How are you still activating this effect? It's once per turn, is it not? I don't know. I'm desperate to do something here, they look like. Wait. You know, that's fine. Let's activate. Primate. Ether. Wait. Bystial. I'm not chaining to that. Now forces them to make a decision here. Not chaining to that. Are you not going to use the effect of the sarcophagus? Okay. Why did it get sent to the... Oh, we won. We won big time. What did you do for the graveyard? Okay, yeah, you. We won. Max C, perfect. Yes, we're gonna get barrel back. I'm sorry that it takes me a long time to figure out what we're gonna do here. Connection's so bad. Okay. Yeah, we basically got control of the game again. First things first, activate. not letting me use their graveyard for some reason. That's fine. Normal. Okay, activate. Let's get you. Put it on the field. Let's activate. Any chain to that? I feel like playing double drill beam in this. Alright, so I think in this situation, right, because then during the main phase, and then we can go Dusty on here. Trust the process. I know it's not going to make a whole bunch of sense just yet. Okay, good. I'm going to activate the effect. I'm going to tribute it. I'm sorry, I know my plays take like a crazy amount of time to actually use them. But because I have to special summon this. Good. Activate the effect of Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. We're going to send you to the graveyard. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna put the Dusty on back in the dark. Plays for days, right? So there are his combos. That's why the white Dustion's in the deck. In case you didn't know. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay. Ideally here... Ideally, we need to get into the Desiree. Right? Because, what's this? If your opponent cannot activate card... If this link is... No. So let's do the smart play here. We're gonna go into Desiree. Desiree negates a lot of shit on the field. That's what we want to do in this situation. Okay, activate. Yes. Let's get Desiree. Okay, good. So we're gonna send you back to the deck. I'm gonna send you back to the deck. I'm gonna send you back to the deck. Okay, sweet. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna activate one of these because I need some space. Okay, good. I messed up actually. I think it still works if it's equipped like that, right? We're about to find out. Alright. Let's start swinging. We're gonna attack. Yes, I have an idea. We're gonna attack you. Can't activate the effect of that. Can't negate it. Get rid of you. Activate. Gonna send you to the river. Gonna attack you. Not chained to that. Got the drill beam down here, so we're good. Attack for 16. Sorry, it took a while because I had to think of the playthrough here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot more complicated than one might actually think. And... Alright, we got this. Because I should... Whatever they activate, I'm going to drill beam, right? Perfect. Let's chain to this first. And I'm gonna drill beam. No, we don't Trill Beam here. So I'm gonna negate this. I'm gonna negate this. Okay, good. That was a good try. Now, if they try special summon again, I'm gonna maxi. Right. So we got Trill Beam. Reveal this to get rid of you. And then I'm gonna chain the maxi. Not chain anything else. Goodbye. I mean, I thought I was giving them credit because I thought they were a tune deck, and then they did all that earned random nonsense. I lost, like, respect for them at that point because I'm like, oh, it's a tune deck. Okay, I feel kind of bad about this. And then it's like, alright. Don't have to activate to that. Okay. I'm still good. Declare attack. Can't remove it. I don't realize I keep thinking that, so I'll take the damage. Anything? Like, we have the most control over the board right now. It might not look like it, but we do. And it's gonna get better next turn, almost certainly. Because I can go into Appaloosa if I want to. They're not going to give up, though. They're going to kind of drag this one out. This might be the last one I do today. Because we're at 1 hour and 32 minutes. And I don't see this getting any better at this point. This is just going to be, like, long and dragged out. No charming, not very usefulness. Sticker situation. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, it's nothing to get back, right? So we'll just remove them one at a time here. Okay, so could do Dusty on here, but we would negate our effect. So, what I'm gonna do, again, I'm gonna negate this. I'm gonna negate this. Okay. I am going to get... I wanted to activate this. We get Dusty on, right? You're like, why are you getting Dusty on? Trust the process. Okay. What we do in this situation is gonna attack, right? So I want you gone. But I want to chain to this. Because I'm just trying to remove stuff as best as possible. So that they have no options here. It's negated. You can't. Alright. In phase 2. Can't activate it because of the infinite variance down there. So we're just gonna set it and forget it. Alright. I should be able to activate Call by the Grave to this. Almost certainly at this point. Can I activate my Call by the Grave? Please don't cheat me here. Alright, so we're gonna remove you. I still have the dragon. So this situation, get rid of you. And to that, Double chain. Not chained to that. See, we gotta be, like, cool about how we do this. No, you can't come back. Your effect is negated. Your effect is negated. Your effect is negated. What are you doing, bro? Your effect is negated. If you get through this, then I know you're definitely cheating. Bro, your effect is negated. Your effect is... both your effects are negated here, bro. If your effects go through after being negated, we know you're cheating. Yeah. You don't get anything back. You can hit him. It's fine. He's gonna come back. I'll take the life point damage. I'll chain to that. I don't trust this in the graveyard. Fine. Are you done? Because I still have a whole bunch of cards I can do. I haven't done half the plays that I wanted to do. And now that we beated you down quite a bit, I can actually do them. This is just like a long, drawn-out duel. For absolutely no reason to. Okay, perfect. Not yet. Yes. Get the barrel back. Alright. I'm not gonna use the barrel this turn, though. Activate the effect. There's a reason why I want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna send you to the graveyard. Gonna return Dusty on again. See, plays for days. You just gotta be smart about how you do it. Alright. Oh. Okay, cool. I don't think there's anything they realistically could do here. Let's see. I want to think the play out very carefully here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into him, because I can pop one of them. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna pop this. Trust the process. Trust the process. Not gonna make a whole bunch of sense yet. Get you. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna activate the effect now. Because I don't trust them. As far as I can throw them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into High King Caesar here. Because it's got enough attack power. Okay, cool. Still not gonna make a whole bunch of sense. Let's swing with these two. Hope I don't get mirror forced out of nowhere, right? Attack. Take that. I wish I had the freaking fusion right now. Alright, end phase. Now we're pretty good, because like even if they try to reborn something from the graveyard, I have High King Caesar on the field. This is definitely going to be the last one that I do for the day, because I didn't expect that we were going to get like a 40-minute chess match. Of all the decks to run across. Okay, yeah, you forfeit. I'm expecting that much. How much time was that? Hour and 40. We're gonna call that there. we're gonna call it there. I'm not gonna push my luck much more for the day, just because, like I said, today was gonna be a little bit shorter, and this was just mostly like deck testing, and I'm running into like really long duels, and it's getting me tired a bit. All right, so for those of you who want to see the deck again, one copy of White Dustion, one copy of Fabulary, one copy of Effect Veiler, but you really should have 3 in the deck, but again, your attacks. 2 copies of Drone Lockbird, 2 copies of Maxi, 2 copies of Ghost Ogre Stone Rabbit, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, Joyous Spring, 1 Ghost Spell of the Haunted Mansion, 1 Lacrima of the Crimson Tears, 1 Molcharmi Fualos. I don't like mainboarding more than one of these because, you know, it's not as easy to pull off as Maxi. If Maxi gets banned, then I'd say play 3 of these. 2 copies of Primate Dragon Ether Barrel, or 3 copies, excuse me. 1 copy of Bystial Magma, 1 copy of Bystial Sonar, 1 Bystial True Swarm, 1 Bystial Baldrake, 2 copies of Fiendsmith Engraver, 2 copies of the BCL Lubellion, 1 copy of Nibiru the Primal Being, 2 copies of Fiendsmith Track, 1 copy of Branded Regain, 3 copies of Primite Lordy Load, 2 copies of Call by the Grave, 1 copy of Primite Roar. As you saw, it saved us that last game. 1 copy of Primite Drill Beam. There's a lot of ways to get that Drill Beam back, even though it doesn't look like it. There's quite a few ways. 3 copies of Infinite Appearance. For the extra deck, 1 Fiendsmith Lacrima, 1 Fiendsmith Desiree, 1 Fiendsmith Rextramende. I'd never get to pull it off in this deck, so I'm probably not going to use it anymore. 1 copy of DDD Wave High King Kaiser, or Caesar. 2 copies of Fiendsmith Requiem. Why? Because we recycle a lot, and if they remove one, at least you have another one available. 1 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spear. 1 SP Little Knight. 1 Moon of the Close Heaven, just because it gives you a little bit extra combo here. 2 copies of Fiendsmith Sequence. Why? Again, if they remove one. 1 copy of Fiendsmith Ogmunde. 1 copy of Appaloosa Boat of the Goddess. 1 copy of Access Kotalk. We had a chance to make that play. I didn't think that was going to win us the game, that's why I didn't do it. 1 copy of Underworld Goddess of the World, or Underworld I think it is, or the Closed World. She's good. You saw we beat E-Heroes thanks to that one particular match, so, you know. And we just beat a weird Horus tune deck that really didn't use any tunes. I think maybe the tunes were just there for deck fitting at that point, because maybe for the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, I really don't know. I wish I did. I really, truly wish I did, and I knew what was going on there. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to call it a little bit short, 15 minutes earlier than I normally do today. I hope you don't mind it. I'm planning to put out 4 videos this week, so that's why this one's a little bit shorter. I just wanted to get something out after the holiday to you, because I am actually recording this very early on the holiday, just so that you'll have something for Tuesday. So then I think Thursday will be the next thing. I'll do Chucky's Killer Pinball. Then on, I think Friday, I want to do some Minecraft for the first time, and then we'll also do a little bit more Minecraft. Be on the lookout for like a broken down deck build of this and the Evil Twins that I used last week. There won't be a lot of Master Duel on the channel for the next couple days, just because like I'm waiting for rank reset, which happens on the 31st, so then we could play rank and then build like more Euro. I'm waiting for the gates too, because they'll give me more currency that I can buy, and I'm waiting for the Duelist Cup, so I don't really want to burn myself a lot on Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment, because as you saw there, those matches were pretty intense even in casual. Oops. And I'm going to be playing a lot of Master Duel in the near future. Not this week, but in the next like week or two. So I want to kind of like play other games for a little bit and kind of enjoy things and not like feel fatigued, because when you play the same game over and over again, like how it is in Master Duel, sometimes you could just like have fatigue set in. That's why I'm ending a little bit early too, because I have a little bit of card game fatigue today, just because it's the metagame. The metagame is, you know, it's something. It's not, you know, it's the metagame, right? But a lot of these matches, some of them are just like very intense, and I'm going to be playing a lot of intense Yu-Gi-Oh! The deck is really good. I'm very happy with this deck. It works extremely well. It's about as fun to play as the Live Twin deck. I'm gonna try to do a Dragon Maid deck at some point, and you know, we still have U-Belt Fiendsmith if things go awry. And then these are just like fun decks that I'm messing around with. Blue Eyes is also another serious competitor for the cup. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 serious decks, and then we have a couple of funsies ones. But even me playing like at metagame, because this was me just having to play metagame to kind of get used to a deck that I'm gonna have to play a lot of, in the foreseeable future based on how like the ban list is going for the next format, as well as just like how well this deck does compared to the other decks I have. So that's why that's the thought process. So this was kind of like a practice session, right? It was a smaller practice session. I like to do these, but I'm gonna call it here with like an hour and 45 minutes. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for lurking with me. I do greatly appreciate it. Be on the lookout on Thursday for Chucky's Killer Pinball. That's a really fun one. I've been having a fun time with that. In my spare time, having on Nintendo Switch. We're going to be playing that. Also, be on the lookout for when we start doing Minecraft, because I think we're going to be playing a lot of Minecraft in the future, just to have, like, something chill to do, because I'm kind of tired of playing a lot of sweaty games, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And, like, I've been sweating in Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing, like, seriously for 2 months. And the mental fatigue is definitely setting in a little bit, and there's not too much we can do to kind of break the tedium outside of, like, taking a break and playing our games. Just something that I definitely need to do, considering how much Yu-Gi-Oh! We played, like, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the last, like, 2 months on the channel. I want to break a little bit away from that. I know there's a lot of people who have a lot of fun watching me play Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, but yeah, I want a little bit of a break before I have to play a lot of it for the cup and the competition that's coming up, as well as for, like, the dailies that have to be done and rank and all those fun things that we'll get to after the 31st. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave you. Have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you for the next one.